Good evening, boys and girls, friends, lovers, children of all ages. We're here in Boulder, Colorado. Today,
So we don't get to start the cameras? No, but I'm just wondering where anything's going to happen.
yeah,
Right up there.
What time is it?
just about 7.
Okay.
I left Denver at 6. I got here in time.
Of all the days you can get my phone. Oh, does it work? Last time I saw it,
I'm sorry, my first language is English. So,
All my life, when I was taught, I heard that all when I talk about the grandmother. God, my grandmother, my mother's family would kind of grab me and my mother to
there's a sign. I'm going to get to the sign if I can.
Oh. Oh, cool. What's her name? Edie? Katie. Yeah. Goes on together. Violin.
Good evening, boys and girls. We're here in Old Boulder, the old courthouse off Pearl Street in downtown Denver, Boulder, Colorado. There are hundreds of people gathered today. Dozens have brought flowers. Did y'all know somebody by chance? Would you like to tell your story? I also knew of somebody who passed. My friend was actually there. Who was the live streamer. And,
My friend was.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry for your loss. The community has come out. It's a very somber environment. Small conversations happening.
No, we all sang. Yeah. Let me hold you.
Here's another memorial, folks.
Nice. You're welcome.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites.
He's 80.
Yeah, he's up there.
I have all these pictures from years that are they're in order from years.
Colorado Donkey Watch, we're very sorry for your loss. I know the struggle of the tragedy is real. Sorry.
John, and you turned around and I'm like, yeah, that's him.
Just enjoy the music for a little bit.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming on this beautiful but admittedly very chilly Wednesday evening. My name is Elise Nerdy, and before I get into this, I just wanted to say there's PPE all around for anyone that might not have a mask. Just reach out to one of us and we can help you, or you can find them in the center here. The Salvation Army has also been generous enough to provide hot beverages and snacks, which you can find that a ways towards Avanti for those who cannot see me pointing. Like many of you, Boulder is the place that I call home. In fact, there's no place in the world that I love more than this one. Monday's events have made me feel many things, like also, I'm sure, many of you. But most of all, it has rekindled a desire to connect with my community and a sentiment that I'm sure many of you and those watching at home can understand. This vigil has been created by the Boulder community for the Boulder community. Everything that you see here has been graciously donated or volunteered by so many organizers, artists, and others who have been working hard in the last 48 hours to provide this opportunity. I'd like to say thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to not just everyone who made today possible, but to you for coming, for our performers, and all of those who stand with us in solidarity and spirit, here or wherever they may be. I'd like to take this opportunity to hold a moment of silence to honor and reflect on Monday's victims, their families, and all those who have been affected by this tragic event. My heart goes out to you. Let us now take a minute's time to honor the members of our community that we have lost in silence. Thank you, everyone. Before we begin, I'd like to give you a brief overview of tonight's itinerary. As you probably could have inferred, this evening we'll be having three musical performances. First up, we'll have Tom Yaron, Kyla Witt, and Joseph Howell performing Meditation. This act will be followed by Anna Chensney performing Ave Maria, followed by Make You Feel My Love. After these performances have concluded, I just want to say also, I've been reading this from a paper, but the reality is that this event was put together in 48 hours. I am just a regular person. This is my first time organizing an event and I didn't know what I was doing. So forgive me, please, for any mistakes I made tonight. Thank you. And also I'm so sorry to the performers whose last names I'm sure I'm butchering right now. Tom, you especially, sorry about it. Anyway, after Anna, we will be having Alex Toko performing I Shall Be Released, followed by Down Where the River Bends and Wild Mountain Time. After these performances have concluded, local author, resident of many, many years, and therapist, Michelle Wiener Davis, will be providing some of her remarks before turning the mic over to Boulder City Council, who will open an open discussion forum for the community where anyone who would like to say whatever is on their mind, whatever they are feeling. Genuinely, there are no expectations for this. They come up to the mic if you would like to do so. please come see me and I'll start creating a list. And without further ado, I will hand the floor over to you all. And once again, thank you so much for coming here tonight. Thank you, Tom, Kyla, and Joseph. Next up, we'll have Anna Chesney, and she will be performing she'll be performing Ave Maria, followed by Make You Feel My Love.
When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I can make you happy, make your dreams come true. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love. Thank you.
Testing. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties for a moment. Thank you, Anna. Next up, we'll have Alex Toko. He will be performing I Shall Be Released, Down Where the River Bends, and Wild Mountain Time. Give it up for Alex.
How's it going, guys? I'd just like to take a second to say my heart is deeply broken. This is pretty much, King Soopers was my normal store, and some of those faces were very familiar to me, and that's why I felt like I had to come out here today and kind of give back with what I could. So this is a song that I felt was appropriate for the time. They say that everything can be replaced, and they say that every distance is not near, yet I can still see everything of every man who put me here. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. They say that every man needs protection, And they say that every man must fall, yet I can still see my reflection somewhere so high above this wall. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. They say that everything can be replaced, and they say that every distance is not near. Yet still I can still see everything of every man who put me here. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. Thank you guys.
You got a light on that on you? You should light those
Sorry
guys
about
up.
that, guys.
Even better.
Down where the river bends, with God's help, we'll meet again under the same old sycamore tree, proud of each other and the land of the free. It's hard to keep the tears out of my eyes, for it might be our last goodbye. Your country calls you to defend this great land, so do your part, just like a man. Down where the river bends, with God's help, we'll meet again under the same old sycamore tree, proud of each other and the land of the free. I'll go down to the ocean blue and get just as close as I can to you. So the ocean wide may keep us apart, it won't keep you dear. from out of my heart. Down where the river bends, with God's help, we'll meet again under the same old sycamore tree, proud of each other and the land of the free. If the worst should happen, if the poppy should wave over your farm, lonely and distant grave, for the rest of my life I'll spend in great prayer. I'll meet you in heaven, there'll be no wars there. Down where the river bends, with God's help, we'll meet again under the same old sycamore tree, proud of each other and the land of the free, proud of each other and the land of the free. All right, this next one is a pretty sincere song. Hope you guys like it. Oh, the summertime is coming, and the leaves are slowly turning, and the wild mountainside grows around the woven heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pick wild mountainside all around the woven heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a tower near yon cool crystal fountain, and on its I shall plant all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pick wild mountainside all around the woven heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love, she did leave me, I would surely find another to pick wild mountainside sunshine all around the woven heather. Will you go? I see you go. And we'll all go together to pick one mountainside all around the woven heather. Will you go? I see you go. Will you go? I see.
All right, thank you, Alex. Can you all hear me?
Barely.
Testing. All right, there we go. Thank you, Alex. At this time, I'd like to introduce, first and foremost, Boulder resident, therapist for many, many years, author, and giving her remarks will be Michelle Wiener-Davis tonight. She will be, after that, passing the mic on to the Boulder City Council. So I'd like to invite Michelle up to the stage. Thank you.
Well, I am so very honored to have been asked to say a few words before we turn the mic over to those of you who wish to express their thoughts about the evening drawing all of us together tonight. I feel humble accepting this offer to talk to you this evening because my family was spared the pain of losing a loved one. Still, I hope to say something in the next few minutes that you might find helpful in easing your pain. For me, the last few days have been a blur. Sleep has evaded me. My heart has been breaking. I can think of nothing other than the horrific event that has taken place in our own backyard and the 10 lives that have been lost. I think about the unimaginable pain of their families. I grieve over the loss of the feeling of safety in our community. The sadness in town, on the hiking trails, on the streets, in our neighborhoods, has been palpable. My family and I moved to Boulder in 2004, and at once I knew that this was the place that I would spend the rest of my life. Besides the mountains, surrounding beauty, and unparalleled lifestyle that have lured so many of us here, I quickly discovered that Boulder has the absolutely best human beings in the entire world. People who are caring, thoughtful, smart, and compassionate. Sorry. And that's you. And because that's you, I know that you're here tonight because your heart is hurting. I've been a therapist for over 40 years. I've had the privilege of being part of people's most difficult journeys in life. I've seen emotional pain that has taken my breath away. I've witnessed tears that have seemed to have no end. I've walked the path with people who have had debilitating grief, depression, and anxiety. And in the process, I've learned more than I ever knew was possible about pain, grief, and healing. First, I've learned that after a traumatic event, everyone grieves differently. Some people need to share their feelings, others go inward. Some need the company of friends and family, while others withdraw. Some people feel paralyzed with pain, while others busy themselves to lessen the intensity of their feelings. Some people ruminate about what happened, while others cope by compartmentalizing. Some people accept that it might take a long time to heal, while others have more of a pull yourself up by the bootstraps philosophy. I'm missing a page here. Frozen fingers don't work very well. There are two things that I want to tell you about the feelings you're experiencing. Whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking, no matter how uncomfortable, it's completely natural. Don't judge yourself. Be compassionate. Be patient with yourself. Additionally, be just as compassionate with the people in your lives who might also be struggling. Allow them to work through this difficult time in their own ways. Don't judge. But I've learned an even more important lesson about the aftermath of traumatic experiences. Although you might fear that you will be scarred for life, I've learned that there are absolutely no limits to the human spirit and people's ability to rise above adversity. I've been awestruck and humbled by the resilience I've observed in the men, women, and children I've encountered over the years. So while it's indisputable that it will take time for us to heal as a community, know too that you have endless resources within to draw upon. Plus, we have each other. Research has taught us about the healing nature of community, connection, and huddling together. Huddling together has become difficult, if not impossible, which is why it's important for us to be here tonight, masks and all, and to find safe ways to stay connected after the initial shock waves wane. We need to help each other. In the words of the renowned philosopher, Mr. Fred Rogers, quote, "When I was a boy and I would see scary things in the news, my mother would say to me, 'Look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping.'" So, let's be each other's helpers. Let's help each other channel the emotions and energy we feel to find ways to create meaning. Whether you decide to become more politically active or resolve to be a primary emotional support for a distraught friend, or volunteer your services to someone who might need them, or simply to be willing to express your feelings at tonight's gathering. Doing something meaningful mitigates the sense of helplessness so many of us are feeling right now. And it is with great love that I turn the mic over to anyone who wishes to speak, starting with Chris. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michelle, and thank you all for being here tonight. I'm Chris Meschuk. I'm the interim city manager for the city of Boulder. On behalf of the city of Boulder and the Boulder City Council, who's in a special meeting right now to honor the victims in our community, I have some words to share. My heart and the hearts of many in our community are broken today. And I know many of you here are feeling pain and sorrow, and that's part of why we've gathered here together today. My thoughts are with the victims, their families, and our community. It pains me to share that one of the victims was one of our own City of Boulder family members. Officer Eric Talley was one of the first to respond to King Soopers on Monday and tragically was killed in the line of duty. He made the ultimate sacrifice for our community. I was really touched by the number of people that turned out today to show support for Officer Talley and his family during the processional from Boulder to Aurora. I want to extend my gratitude to the Boulder Police Department and our first responders for their heroism on Monday to protect our community and to put themselves in danger. It was truly an inspiration to us all. And our community comes together in the face of this tragedy. Memorials and vigils and spontaneous gatherings, just like this one, are popping up all over our community. The flowers, the artwork, the messages of support, all around the Boulder community are what are going to bring us together as we begin the grieving and healing process. If you need help, the Family and Victims Assistance Center is here for you. It's located at Boulder, at Via Mobility on 63rd Street. The phrase Boulder Strong has started to pop up all over town. And I think it's fitting. Boulder is a community of incredible and dedicated community members. We're kind, we're caring, and we're resilient, and we're certainly strong. Like Elise, I had the opportunity to help organize a vigil after Columbine in 1999. And I was recalling as I was walking over here some of the words I shared. And I remember part of that was to make sure we take care of each other, to be kind, to be compassionate. And I can feel that here today and hear that already in those that have spoken. And it's as we come together that we're going to be stronger. So on behalf of the City of Boulder and the Boulder City Council, let's heal together. Thank you all for being here and for the honor to speak on behalf of the City Council. And with that, I'll welcome the next person to the microphone. Thank you.
It's okay. There's enough boys here, including you.
At this time, I'd like to open up the stage
Yes,
for
I'm
the
holding the breath of
community,
life.
and anyone that
It
would like
helps.
to speak or share is more than welcome to. Would anyone like to start us off? I'm sure you have all heard me speak enough this evening. If not, I will continue. Oh, perfect, we have one. One by one, I mean a human being and not an object. And let me introduce them.
is Marcus Bright. I'm a community member. I'm an organizer of Boulder Valley Mutual Aid. And I would like to first just recognize the pain of the community. Many of us of this community have been reeling within the last week from various acts of gun violence. Last Saturday, I was at another vigil. I was in Denver with many friends, family members, relatives, and community members. And the first thing that I'm struck by when we have events of violence, when we have these major impacts on our communities, is the direct action that I see within my communities, that I see for support of those who are harmed, for those who feel that the world is crumbling around them. So as an organizer for Boulder Valley Mutual Aid, we extend our hearts, our efforts, our space to everybody and anyone who is feeling the tragedy of this event. And it's a lot. It's a lot to see this happen every single time. It's a lot to be at another vigil. It's a lot to have to be there for the dead, for the grieving, for those feeling lost. But we protect us, we make us feel safe. We console each other, we heal each other, we get each other groceries, we sit with each other, and we hold that energy, because in the end, there is nothing but a community to hold us together, and it takes a village to heal. Thank you. Boulder Valley Mutual Aid will be providing any support you need. If you are feeling lost, if you are feeling that you need to do something, if you are feeling anything at all, we are here to help, we are here to protect, and we are here to serve our communities as best as we can. Thank you.
What do you think? Yeah. Maybe more hassle than it's worth. I was actually thinking of a shot.
Don't be shy.
We're
now.
trying to get a...
It's okay. Just, actually, I shouldn't have said that, because I really do hope that everyone here can feel what they're feeling without expectation and without judgment, to echo what Michelle said this evening. Okay, and on that note, may I welcome our next speaker to the stage.
I'm kind of afraid to come up here and speak to you all, but my name is Siobhan. I'm the publisher of Yellow Scene, and I moved back to Colorado in 1990. I've worked in this community for 30 years in media, local media, and I've walked these streets so many times, shopped at the King Soopers, and anybody who knows me or reads Yellow Scenes knows that I have no shortage of speaking my mind. It is a little bit more difficult in front of you all. But I've given a lot of thought, to our circumstances and listened to us all debate what the answers are. And it does not seem that it's an either-or answer. In America, we have a tendency to value human life on net worth. And if you don't have net worth, you're not worth anything. And, depression is up, suicide is up, addiction is up, and mass shooting is up. And it's time we really examine what our values. We see this community and people do come together, and as a whole, I don't think Americans as a whole, but as a culture, we have to face this aspect of our social construct, of what we value. And I don't know that we can just focus on gun control or gun regulation is one option. I don't think that's the only answer. I don't think it's just mental health, although there are not enough beds for people who need help. There are no beds. We also have to look at wealth disparity and a living wage in this country. You know, those are things that help agitate and create violence. So I don't know that I have all the answers at all, but you know, as I think about and I listen to us all debate what we need to do, we need to make America equitable and a healthy place that people can go get a bed if they're struggling or can get mental health care. That we don't have people with AK-15s and that people can make a living wage. So I really appreciate mutual aid being out here. I'm a big supporter of mutual aid. They do a lot for the community, and I appreciate y'all letting me spout off. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Jenny, and I think music is a great healer. So if anyone would please join me in a Bob Dylan song of Blowing in the Wind. If you could all look it up on your phones, Google it, because I don't want to sing alone.
You want to go to
I'll give you a second.
I got trade.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Anyone that's been in Boulder long enough will know the
In the
song.
morning, but yes.
Or if you've been to Hippie Bluegrass Church, you'll know the song. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? How many times must the cannonball fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years must a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? How many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? How many times can a man turn his head, pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
That man's got a great job. Folks, we're gonna.
Hi there. My name is Taylor Bledsoe, and I am a Boulder native.
I know Taylor.
Fairview High School and CU Boulder, and I used to walk to that King Supers every off period I had at Fairview, which I'm sure there's plenty of people here who feel that pain. And I'm just so sorry that this has happened to our beautiful city. And I'd like to sing Amazing Grace, if we can all sing together. Amazing grace,
flourish like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to everyone who has spoken, performed, helped tonight. Thank you all for coming. As we draw this evening to a close, I want to, excuse God, I'm so tongue-tied, and thank you for putting up with that as well this evening. I'd like to extend my deepest thanks and gratitude to the community and all those who helped to make tonight possible, and offer my special thanks to Bella, Tom, Jonathan, Anna, Michelle, Matthew, Laura, and Drew for all your help and support. Tonight really would not have been possible without any of you, or all of you. I'd also like to thank BBC Live for live streaming this event, the Salvation Army for supplying more beverages and snacks, the Boulder City Council for supplying PPE, and once again to all our performers this evening. And I hope you all have a better evening. Thank you.
I get a little footage of the candles.
Okay. Or worry about it. Go. Yeah. I don't mind with the publishing. Yeah. I'll put it on paper. I'll put it on social media. Yeah. Tell me when you said your name. I know who it does. You too. You know.
Oh, you're right.
I know you already do. It's on Facebook. I just got active on that. I think I'm 12 years, but I've not done anything for 12 years.
Well, if you're moving up, the 15 is like dangerous. I was like, the next focus is having a hard time. So we're back to 30 and I'm
You know, I go down there a lot. Driving to Denver, you know, they still go down there. I think it's 25 minutes to I think faster for you. Yeah, but older is okay.
We'll be right back.
Thanks for joining us, folks. Yeah, have a good night.
That's nice. Take one more. Don't mind borrow your light. Don't mind borrow your light. Okay. Just, yeah. Oh, the light makes a lot of difference.
Oh.
Very nice. Very nice.
Denny Stong,
It makes a lot. Yeah. Do you know him?
Kenny Mahoney. I'm reading the
Do you
names.
know him?
Yes.
You know him?
He was the youngest one, yes?
Yeah. I mean, do you personally know him?
He was at the store with my friend. My friend made it out alive, and Denny did not.
I heard this morning that he wasn't working, but that he was just there to get a drink or something.
Yeah, they went hiking for the day.
Right. So then he just got back, and so he was with a friend. So the friend got out, but he didn't.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, and the friend that got out, I know. That is my friend.
Are they? He's from Fairview. My daughter is from Fairview. Are you from there? Are you the classmate?
No, I'm from Denver.
Oh my God. So they were
Come to the visit.
they were separated. They were like in different.
They were coming out of the store.
Oh, they were coming. Wait. So where did they get hit? Out of
I
the
don't
store?
know. I don't know.
No,
I don't know the details. I just know that they were leaving.
They were leaving,
Mm.
but they could still be in the store. Maybe on their way out. Is that
Mhm.
right? Because I read that he shot an elderly man at the entrance, and he shot another guy in the car. So that Miss Danny and the friend must be
Coming out.
just on the way out,
Yeah.
so that they were easy targets. Is that it?
I don't know all the details.
But the friend managed to escape.
Yes.
Managed? How traumatic for the
Very
friend.
traumatic.
They were just out for a hike.
Yes.
Which is what my daughter would do.
If you want to eat,
Yeah.
let's go.
Okay.
Wait, do you know him personally?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
You want to go?
Yes, I'm going to end my stream first. Let me finish with this. All right, folks. Say goodnight. We're out of here. Thanks for joining us.